Hey, welcome. Oh, let's see. We have to change our settings. Okay. Am I not hearing anything? Hello? 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 Okay. Welcome to this first of a series of videos where I'll be showing you step by step and feature by feature the Earthgrid tools here in 2014. We're really excited that you came and are visiting our website at earthgrid.com. And I wanted to, without any further ado, show you the different levels of the packages. Like when you first create your website, let's start at the very beginning. It's kind of funny. Sometimes people say, well, Vic, where do I sign up? And there's a big orange button right here. It says sign up right now. So all you do is you click sign up right now, and you can pick a suite like I'm just going to show you Altair Navy. This is the one I'm going to demonstrate for you. We're going to have new designs as well, but for now I'm just going to select this design. I'm just going to hit test, test Vic, and then I'll put in a password, and I'll put in an email, and I'll put in a phone number. Okay, so then I would then go down, and a couple things you can do that will, if you're like a designer, you can just click create my website, and that will create your website. Or you can go over here where it says customize my sample content, and you can actually do a bunch of your web development right at the very beginning. That's one of this whole series is really about how to create a website in 30 minutes. And I'm going to probably do a series of videos that are going to be up to 5 minutes each and show you the different features that are inside of Earthgrid so that you can apply them to your business. So you see it comes with pre-made pages. It's actually part of a script that generates all these pages in a few seconds. About, gallery, services, contact us, clients, blog, and forum. We'll go through these one by one. About is just a page about your company. A gallery has a pre-built slideshow. Services page has a couple of layouts to get you started. Over here you can see the homepage layout. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see that it opens up with content, image on the side, and 3 tabs across the bottom. Or you can pick the homepage layout with 3 tabs with horizontal section groups, or you could put it on like more of a blog layout where it has the side right there. So then you just create your site with sample content and pages. If you don't want to create a site with sample content, you could just uncheck that, and then it will just create your website. But it's useful to do that because then you kind of get something to start with. I highly recommend you use search triggers to figure out your company slogan in advance. If you don't know what search triggers is, this is search triggers. We're doing a whole series on private Google Hangouts. This is the last search that I did. But let's say I was doing a website about private Google Hangouts. I would just go back into here, and I would say my website is about private Google Hangouts. And I go in here and say, this website is about private Google Hangouts. You want to repeat the primary phrase in there and then just differentiate yourself there. Then put in your contact information, street, city, town, whatever, and then click create my website. And make sure you also look at the terms of use and legal statements before you do that, because it will give you the terms of use. This is a cloud system, so you want to think of it as a website, as an authority site. It's a web application suite. It runs on the internet primarily to help market and sell your business. Okay, so I'm going to click create my website, and then it would boom, it would just start creating. Now, I've already done that with, this is me bring up an actual site that one of our clients who has several sites with us already started building. And he's working on the learning source, education, then action. He's already paid for his basic entry-level package, the lowest tier that we have. So I'm going to show you how this looks. Once you have your content, you'll see there's a box right here. And this box has like a blue wrench. And whenever you want to edit something, you just click the blue wrench and it brings it right up. And so you can edit right here on screen. It's a very simple editor. Over here is tables, media. Media could be movies of any kind. And these all get uploaded to our cloud. And there's a player that comes with the browser. Now, I highly recommend, if you're going to be streaming, that you purchase a separate hosting package that we have for video streaming, or use YouTube. Simply because people are streaming these days on phones and tablets, you want to make sure that you're not actually requiring the playback device in the browser to do all the heavy lifting. And that's a whole conversation of itself. I'll explain that why in another time. Images, we automatically resize them. There's also a library of images. There's a bunch of pre-made icons and pictograms you can pick from. And you can basically design this just any way you like. Now, this is using style sheets. So the style sheets in here are all part of the customization menu. We're going to do a whole lesson on customization, but I just want to just give you a sense how easy it is. Okay, so let's go into what differentiates the packages between each other. The entry-level package, it really comes down to the apps. Everything's really about the apps. Okay, that's what's on the iPhone. That's what's on the Android. It's all about apps. And you can get to apps by going to Control Panel and Applications. Apps are really what drive the platform and what differentiates Earthgrid from everything else. Now, in the basic suite, you get the Twitter profile, you get the appointment scheduler basic, you get a database editor, you get the Facebook social plugins, you get the Google Maps, a lazy image load, language selection, local promotions, news and events, online payments, page rating, snapshots, and voting poll. So these are the basic apps, okay? So I could go through these each, and let me explain real briefly how these work. They need to be installed. So let's say I wanted to add, let's say, page rating, which isn't in here right now. I click on the app, and then I just click the install button. And so, like, I could go add a little floating control at the bottom of your page, allowing people to pay to do that. So I'm now installing the page rating. This really is good for building engagement. See, the big difference between an authority site, as we call it, and a regular website, such as done in WordPress or Wix or any of our other competitors, or these other companies, they build websites. Okay, and if you just want a website, you can buy that from us too. I mean, let's go back to Earthgrid. I'll show you. We have websites really, really cheap. Now, let me differentiate that. So if you click on the Earthgrid homepage and you go right here to buy domains, email, and hosting, you can get a website for $5 a month, and you could run it in in a WordPress, and that's fine. But that's not necessarily going to build engagement. It's not going to build the follow-up systems, and that's really what differentiates Earthgrid from everything else. Is you want to engage your visitors. Okay, you can actually control multiple WordPress sites from a single Earthgrid site. I'm going to show you how to do that in some of our advanced trainings. But let's get back to the basics. So you now know how to install an application, and once you install the application, it goes over to the Add Content area. Now, we have basic tutorials that come with Earthgrid, and you can find those. There's a couple of ways to find it. If you go to Google, okay, and you just type in earthgrid.com, you'll see that it brings up a nice layout. They've sort of organized our site for us. You get a free personal site. We actually offer that completely to anyone. It's completely free. And over here, you'll see the ABCs of building a website. Earthgrid Do It Yourself. If you want to do it yourself, just click this, go to Google, look up earthgrid.com, and then click on Do It Yourself, okay? And what that will do is it'll bring up all of our basic entry-level tutorials. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see it says Index. Okay, this is the actual master index of all of our tutorials, and you can go through here and learn all the different kind of stuff. And there's even more advanced stuff we can get into, but I just want to give you a little introduction here. I recommend you highly look at the admin interface, edit content. This right here shows you how to edit videos, how to make links, how to add pages, how to change design, how to work with image galleries, sections, and tabs. And this is my favorite tutorial, the ABCs of building a website, because that also goes into strategy. Okay, so I covered a lot here in a very short amount of time, but let's go back to our learning source. So you'll see that we have add content. It basically has the first three items: text and images, image galleries, and file areas. I want you guys to master these three before you move on to the more. But when you click the more button, it's going to show all of the apps that you've installed. Okay? And see, here are all the apps: online payments, Google Maps, Facebook plugins, gift certificates, daily deal, appointment schedule, Twitter profile, news and events. We're going to probably go through a short tutorial on each one of these apps independently, because they all have different engagement features, and we're building more apps. And in fact, we can also build custom apps for your application. We have a number of clients that are using all kinds of database applications, membership applications. And that brings us to video number 2, which is all about membership. If you're not running a membership site, then your entry-level Earthgrid is just fine. But if you really want to have the edge, you want to upgrade to the second tier, which is where 80% of our customers go for the business middle package. And we have a special running in 2014 that if you sign up today and opt in, we will be contacting you with our 2014 pricing. Anyway, I'm Victor Grant from Earthgrid.com. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Like and share it. And you can see here we also edit our own website from Earthgrid as well. So you can see that, just to give you a little preview here, databases, that's really what's in the second tier. Okay. The other thing is that there's a layout editor and a style editor, allowing you to customize your designs. You're not left with even the simple designs. But let me go back once again to show you a couple things that do come with the entry level. Okay. Let's say you don't like this color font. You want to change it from black to something else. You can go here to Control Panel and you can customize the design. This comes with the basic. Okay, it comes with the entry level. Okay, so you can customize your fonts. You can pick what font colors you want, what font styles you want. You can edit the titles. And now if I go here to titles, you'll see these are all my titles. Like I have this like welcome right here. I can hit set custom and I can pick the color, the size, the line height, heading styles, page titles, sections, and I can change the colors right then and there. And each design has its own different layout, own different customization menu. Some layouts, you can go in here and you can change the design right inside the site. You can click change design and say, you know what, I'm tired of that look. I'm going to go to Mira Green. Okay, so I'm just going to click update, and then I'm going to go here and then preview changes. Now watch this. I'm going to take this entire client's website, okay, and I'm going to transfer it to a brand new design, show it to you what it looks like in that design, and then I'm going to revert it back. Okay, so you can play around with this and redo your entire website and change the colors, change the style, change the look. Now you see how it was blue with all these kind of things? Boom, we just transformed it into a green website. So you can do seasonal changes. You can go in here and you can manage all the pages. You can manage the pages right here from right inside the control panel. All the pages are right in here. Everything is running from the web. We've even have some people that are editing their websites on tablets, guys. That's how cool this is. All right, so let's say, you know what, I really don't want to necessarily go back to a green look. I'm just going to click preview mode and I hit reject, and it returns the website exactly the way it was. Why is this so cool? Well, because you can start filling your authority site with content right away without even requiring the finished design to be coming from the developer or the designer. This enables parallel development. Okay, you can have one team working on your social media, you can have another team writing articles, you can have another team working on graphics and importing them, you can have another team working on videos, you can have another team working on software customization, and you can bring them all together as a project. And that's the kind of projects that we like to focus on here at Earthgrid, because it's all about team development, team strategy, and everyone doing what they're best at. As you can see, I just returned it, and boom, I just added this little statistics thing right here, and so you can rate every single page with little stars on it. So let's say I don't want those stars. I can go back to Applications, and I simply uninstall the application. Okay, and all of a sudden, all those little statistics will go away. That's it. It's really, really simple. So the key to the different levels has to do with how many application features you want. Okay, what kind of a site you want. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to accept these changes because we installed the app, we uninstalled the app, and now I'm just going to go apply the preview changes and go back to the site the way it was when we started the video. So I hope you found this interesting. Once again, I'm going to bring you back to our homepage, earthgrid.com. If you guys are watching this and you want to just get started for free, okay, you can click right through any of these links. Now, let me show you one secret link as an Easter egg. Okay, I recommend you go create 2 accounts with us. Okay, why? I think you should have several. Number one, I invented this thing many years ago. I called it the grid space. We actually were doing that right around the time when MySpace was coming out. And the idea was to give people a very simple 1-page or several-page site, up to 10 megs of space. They can upload their photos and links, and it has a simple contact form that prevents people from spamming you via email. It basically it's very simple. Okay, and it never expires. It's free. It never expires. It's ad-free forever. We don't put any ads on it. We hope that you will upgrade to a full-blown site, but I recommend get the free grid space package, and then go to our homepage right here, earthgrid.com, and click Sign Up Now, and try try some of these cool, really pre-made designs. My recommendation is I like going to filter designs, and I go by industry or by color. Okay, like a lot of my clients, they like black. Okay, so there's a lot of the Web 2.0 space is dominated by white these days. So there's some really beautiful designs like Sirius Gray is really beautiful, and it's almost like a designer ready. You could just go create this, replace this graphic directly in there, pop in a different logo, and you've got an acceptable site that you can then hand over to one of our developers and designers, and they can build a custom look for your brand. That's really, and look at this one. This is a beautiful one, Sirius Green. This has like a black and green layout, and then over here, Chicago. This has a stock photo of the Chicago skyline. The way it's designed is you can put different background images as a giant photograph, and then about services, clients, and galleries. This is one of our most popular ones. And you could take a cityscape of any city and put it behind here and build a very quick and easy website with our tool. Just a lot of our clients, this is also a very popular one, the skyscrapers. For any like a lot of law firms use this one, or you could go by industry. You can go by color, by industry. Okay, let's go to industry, and let's say we want to go the art and design space. These are all of the sort of artistic design ones. And real estate is a real big industry that we're focusing on. You can see these all come with a pre-made look designed for realtors, real estate professionals. This is our most popular one right here. Because it's kind of a cream color. It's perfect for showing properties. Image galleries work really well to show off various properties. And guess what? You can link those galleries directly to your MLS listing, to your industry. when, like, the financial services industry is a very, very big industry. As you can see, this is right here, Altair is one of our newest designs. It's a very professional corporate sort of a looking site. It has multiple tiers. It's got the top navigation as well as the sidebar navigation, as well as these little section groups allowing engagement. It's really a horizontal site, so it works really, really well on tablets, and it has a nice professional look to it. A couple other ones we've done. A number of custom sites. Electra is one of my favorite designs. We have different names for each of these designs. So here's Electra Teal. In fact, we have a group of us got together and we said, you know what, we need to build our own little graphic design firm. A couple of veterans from Earthgrid got together and we said, well, let's just, and this is the design we used. This associates right here. If you go to professional web design, webdesign.cc. There's also a banner on our homepage. You'll see, boom, this is Electra. We use the exact same design for our own professional site. And you can see there's the little sidebar. All we did is made a little curve around the edge that can be done in CSS. And right over here we have a slideshow. Okay, and so of our different images that we've done, who we are, link with us, fair pricing principles, etc. And this right here, as you can see, it's just Electra. So you can take a basic design and then hand it off to a designer. They can make it look like anything, literally anything. Unlike WordPress, okay, it's very, very easy for us to customize a look. You know, we have people sending us Photoshop files, Illustrator files, InDesign files, whatever kind of file you want to send. It's possible to make it look exactly the way the artist, down to the pixel. I just wanted to share that with you. So once again, the way you do that is go to earthgrid.com, click sign up right now, sign up now, and then go ahead, and it's really, if you just want to get started, pick a login, password, email address, and phone, and you can get started. You get, the ability to go play around with this, play around with the tools for 2 weeks, and then you can upgrade to one of our packages later. So this is all the entry-level stuff. In the next video, I'm going to show you the difference between the entry level and our business package, which really comes down to the follow-up and business follow-up systems with databases, and also some of the customization. So once again, Vic from Earthgrid. I will look forward to seeing you on the inside. Take care.